welcome to Pico Scope Guided Tests. My name is Mike Wilkinson. I work here at Pico and I'm going to guide you through the test today. So, how do you access the test? Go to the top of the screen on your Pico Scope and you'll see an automotive button. Click on the automotive button and you get a series of drop-down menus. Today we're going to go old school and we're going to test this vehicle, which is a Porsche 944, and we're looking at an air vane type airflow meter. So that's what we select. Once you open the test, all the tests start with what we call our purpose text. It will be the name of the test and the purpose text. I'll read the purpose text. Airflow meter air vane. The purpose of this test is to evaluate the voltage output from the internal track of an airflow meter during idle, wide open throttle and overrun conditions. Okay, well that's enough chat, let's get on with it, let's crack on. So we connect to our vehicle. I've got my scope here connected to my PC and we're in channel A. Connect channel A to pin 2 of the air vane meter and a good earth. Just watch the fans. So there you can see that on this vehicle I've used breakout leads rather than backpinning. Didn't want to backpin this all connected. So there's a full set of breakout leads there, and manufacturer's data tells me pin 2 is our signal circuit. In the guided test, there's a section called connection guidance. It's just a generic set of instructions for how best to connect Pico Scope to the vehicle. So next, let's move on. How to perform the test comes next. Well, the easiest thing to do is follow in number order the steps in how to perform the test and use the connection drawing as well as guidance for that. So how do we do that? Let's go to the computer and minimize our screen, and we end up with a good example waveform. The example waveforms are always a known good waveform, and that will appear at the front of every guided test. But we can come back to that later. Let's crack on and get on with the test. My list tells me start the engine, select go, and do wide open throttle. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, engine running, select go, or you can just press the space bar. Wide open throttle. Now you can see on the screen we've got our waveform from this particular vehicle. What do we do now? Well, we can help you further. If you go further in the guided test, let's bring it back up. You go further into the guided test, you've got an example waveform. We can look at that. Does your waveform look like that? If it does, that's great for Pico Scope, but not so good for you because your fault is somewhere else. Having said that, if your waveform doesn't look like that, we've got a waveform library. If you look in our waveform library, you can see examples of good and bad waveforms that have been uploaded by people from all over the world. Use these, use their experience and their skills as well to help. Right at the bottom of a guided test is what we call further guidance. This is a summary of the notes that our automotive specialists have put into the guided test. All the guided tests are produced by our automotive specialists, and their notes will contain how the system works, how a component works, and also some actual diagnostic guidance as well. At the end of that, you'll find a list of generic trouble codes, DTCs. So, that's me for this test. A simple airflow meter using an air vane. Thank you, and see you again soon.